Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Tankers Club. In today's video, I will be talking about the Bisonte C45 and do a review about this vehicle. After playing a lot of battles, I got right now I think 60% with this vehicle, and yeah, it's a lot of fun definitely, and if we really know how to play with it, we can perform good battles and be very strong on the battlefield. Some of you are so on communities like Facebook, Discord or Instagram even saying that this tank is shit because of the DPM 1.4 DPM. That's pretty weak. Well, it's really not directly the case. In this tank we don't have really only 1.4 DPM. It's only showing that we have or 1.5 DPM because the game is calculating the shell 1 and the shell 2. That means if you reload your shell 1 and shell 2, you fire a shot, your second shell, then you fire your first shell, and then you have to wait 16 seconds to shoot again. But we are not going to play like that with this vehicle. We have an auto reloading system with a reverse shell. That means if you use only your second shell, you will have something like, let's say 5.7 plus 2.5 seconds reload time. That means you will have 8.2 seconds reload time. And with that we will reach, if we calculate that very fast, 2 seconds reload time for the second shell. Then we can fire again the second shell. 60 divided by 8.2, that means we can fire 7.3 times. Okay, 7.3 times. We have alpha damage of 310. That means we have nearly actually let's say 2.3 of TPM. Okay, 2.3k of TPM. That's really even better than the average tier 8 heavy tanks. Okay, and that's pretty good for a tier 8 heavy tanks. In addition to that, yeah, we have also for a heavy tank a good mobility, 29 km/h average speed. We have a top speed of, we can reach sometimes 35 km/h. I tried it on the battlefield. So yeah, it's really insane. The gun depression also not that bad, 8 degrees. We can also do the job with it, and the gun dispersion is also still okay, 0.31. It's like also like the average tier 8 heavies in this game. 310 alpha damage, and no 2 reloader on this vehicle, and yeah, penetration is pretty good if we are using calibrated shells. And now let's have a look at the armor of this tank. It's pretty tricky. We have definitely to know the weak spots of our armor and the weakness and the strength of our armor in order to perform good battles with this vehicle. So this is how our armor is going to look like for a tier 8 medium tank, in this case the Panther 2. So as we can see, it's a perfect turret, very strong, but be careful only against tier 8 heavies, mediums and tier 9 mediums. Okay, so you can go higher down in flat ground against mediums and tier 8 heavies. Tier 8, tier 9 mediums, tier 8 heavies, it's okay, we can do it in flat ground. But against, for example, now let's take a TD, the Scorpion, yeah, or any TD in tier 8, they have a good penetration. In this case, without calibrated shells even, and they can already pen us with normal standard shells. With premium shells, it will not do a big difference. So we have anyway all the time from every opponent to hide our hull. The upper plate of the hull is okay, we can play it held down, but if you are standing in front of tier 9 heavies, tier 8 TDs or tier 9 TDs, you cannot go hull down in flat ground. That means we have to go in the top of the hill, you have to even angle your turret. That means like this, in the top of the hill, we are again safe, okay, and the opponent, the enemy, cannot penetrate us. So to resume, you can push, go front line and play hull down in flat grounds against tier 8 or tier 9 mediums. That's not really a big problem, that's still okay, we still have a strong frontal turret. Against tier 8 heavies, also the same. Let's take for example a tier 8 heavy, the Tiger 2. He will not pen us on flat ground, but just be careful against tier 9 heavies, tier 9 TDs, and tier 8 TDs. They will penetrate your turret, frontal turret, if we are not angling our turrets away. Before we go to the battlefield and show you how to play with this vehicle, let's check out the provisions and the consumables what we need. So I'm using Cheesehead and Kinemon Roll to have better view range, a faster reload time that will help us a lot, and to have a better mobility I'm using the improved fuel. To the consumables we have just normal standard consumables, so I'm going for twice the repair kit and the Enshine Power Boost to reach very fast my hull down spot. Equipment I'm using calibrated shells, enhanced gun laying drive, refined gun, toolbox, enhanced armor. We will need it also, defense system, improved optics, engine accelerator, and actually we can go better for the consumable delivery system, so that if we get tracked or the crew will be injured, so we can use our repair kits faster. The first battle I got for you guys is gonna be in Port Bay, and here in this battle we're going to see it all, that we really can do a lot of damage with this vehicle. We don't have a low DPM, and I'm gonna show you also that you also can bounce a lot of damage, and at the same time that problem of timing, when you should use your first shell and when you shouldn't, and only use your second shell. I know it's hard to control yourself and don't, let's say, push your finger on the trigger and don't fire your first shell. It's tricky, I know it, but it's important to control yourself and don't fire your first shell if it's not needed. I fired right now my first shell in this moment, and then I will use this time this long reload time, that 16 seconds to relocate. Why? Because I'm seeing that I can't do a lot of damage from this position. So I sneaked a shot on the T49, and now I'm gonna do what I always do in this map, and I told you already, if you feel yourself stuck, you cannot do anything, so you can surround the enemy from behind. What I'm trying to do right now. Here we go, the SU 12244 is trying to do the same thing, damage by ramming and then finishing his dude. Yeah, I just wanted to tell him right now, take a look at the chat, nice try dude, because he's trying to do the same thing that I want to do actually. So now we are 6 versus 5, and look at this, always when you surround the enemy it will make a huge difference, and it will help you to win the battle very fast, because as I told you the last times, the enemy tanks are busy with my teammates in front of them, then we come from back and surprise them. That will make the enemy so confused. I missed some shots in this battle, but that will not stop me in the end to do a lot of damage. Maybe that shots what I missed, if I didn't miss them, I will have an async mastery in this battle, but I was so close. But whatever, I'm not that async mastery badge addicted. The most important is to be a team player and perform good battles. So far so good, already 2k of damage dealt and 680 damage blocked, and we saw that most of the damage blocked was because I was in my hull down position, showing only my frontal turret as I told you, and if you do a mistake and show your hull, your lower plate especially of the hull, you will be directly punished for that. So always try to go in a hull down position and do your damage. And it's gonna be actually easy to play with this vehicle if you especially go hull down, and as I told you, control yourself, know when you should use your first shell and when not, so when you should save your first shell and when not. And now, as you can see here, I saved my first shell and it was very effective at the end, so I got 2 shells in the magazine and I could finish I think it was the Stura Emil and the light tank with just 2 shots. Yeah, first class mastery badge, 3.2k of TPM, and this tank, by the way, helped me a lot to jump directly to the Gold League. After preparing for the rating battles, I was directly at 3,600, something like that, of rating points, and now I'm trying to go again to the Diamond League, and maybe, who knows, to the Platinum League with this tank or with other vehicles. Yeah, the best player of my team and also the most rating points for this battle. So after that we got this battle here in Molenbeek, and yeah, as you can see, I was trying to rush very fast to my hull down spot, which is here in the middle of the map, but I just faced the Type 62 on my way there, and yeah, gave him 1 shot, and now I will just wait here. As you can see, look at my teammates, they are all behind me still. I don't know what are they doing. Most of them are behind me, some of them gone heavy side, and the meds are just camping, or I don't know what are they doing. So I will try to spot for my team and also try to do some damage here. Here we go, a sneaky shot on that T28. Now he's turning around to me, showing his frontal armor. I will try to give that SMB also 1 shot, then roll back. And let's wait here. I mean, we have really no need to hurry up a lot. We need a lot of patience with this vehicle. No pressure, no stress. Just go to your hull down position, especially if you are playing against tier 8s and tier 7s. You don't really to fear anything if you are safe in your hull down position. So of course I'm just staying here right now, but I will try to deal more damage. Yeah, here we go. Another sneaky shot on that SMV. Take a look at the left side. There is no threat there, so I can go out again and try to sneak another shot on the SMV. Here we go. Have another look on the left side. Nobody there, so I just can stay here and in my hull down position and just fire 1 shot after the other. I can't spin him, now I can. Here we go, finishing the T28, then roll back. The SMV missed his shot, go out again. So it's really pretty simple playing with this vehicle, and in this battle I will be very decisive. Even I will risk a lot right now, and I just wanted to make sure to finish this dude here. Here we go. With the help of my teammate, we finished him. 3 versus 3 we got. I know that we still have the KB4 full HP, and the Centurion MK51, so I will try to push on the Centurion, sneak some shots on him. Let's see, here we go. I'm hull down, he bounced, so we can really rely on our frontal armor, or not armor but frontal turret, if we are held down playing against tier 8 and tier 9 meds. We are going definitely to bounce a lot of damage. Here we go, another sneaky shot on the Centurion, and I hope that my teammates will do the rest of the job, but it doesn't seem like they will do it. Let's try now. Oh, my teammate was faster. And we saw also here that in some situations you can use your first shell, because I see nobody around me here who is going to attack me. So that I just used my also first shell. I know after that I have 16 seconds reload time, but I'm anyway relocating, and I can use that time while relocating to reload my magazine again. That's not a problem. But if the enemy is very close to you, of course don't use your first shell. If you have some enemies around you, just fire your second shell, roll back, reload for 8 seconds, then go out again. As you can see also here, the gun dispersion, yeah, we are struggling a bit to aim on the enemy, especially while moving. So we have to take our time to aim. We have also not the fastest aiming time, but as I told you, if you are in a safe position, like here right now, there is no threat around you, you can take your time to aim, or if you are just in a hull down position, you can also take your time to aim. That's also not a problem. Here we go, sneaky shot on the T29. Here I made a mistake. I was pushing a lot on the T29. I wanted to do another shot on him, and that will cost me my life. But yeah, even with that, we still dealt 3.7k of damage, which is actually a lot. And yeah, my teammate, I will skip this part for you, will do the rest on the job, and we will win this battle. Here we go, boom. Destruction assistance, because I spotted actually the T29 for him, and with that we won this battle with nearly 3.8k of damage, first class mastery badge, a lot of credits. This vehicle got really an insane credit coefficient, and definitely for sure the best player of my team. Last but least, this battle here, and yeah, what we're going to see here, we are splitting. My teammates, as you can see, the heavies, and we got also a TD, yeah, and another TD. They are going heavy side, and I asked for the TVP, for the Skoda T50 to help me. Okay, I'm going medium side because I know here we got pretty good hold on position thanks to those small hills here. The Skoda spotted already the Chimera, okay? What is he going to do is to push a lot. We're going to see it right now. So, I decided to fire 2 shots on the T49 because I know that the Bisonte and the Chimera are busy with the Skoda T50. I was planning already my move to fire 2 shots on the T49, then completely fall back because I wasn't spotted yet, and it's gonna be very stupid if I push now on the 3 tanks. They will finish me in a matter of seconds. So very important here in the situation. We still didn't lose the battle. Our heavies and TDs are doing a good job right there. So I decided to roll back. That's why I'm using also my my fuel, my booster, to roll back as fast as possible, and so that I won't be spotted, because I know that the T49, the Chimera and the Bisonte will go down to my heavies, and then my turn will come to sneak some shots, some yeah, diagonal shots like this, crossfire. Here we go, 1, then roll back. I didn't want it to fire my first shot because there is plenty of enemies here close to me. Fire the second shot. Here we go with precision fire, 388 of damage. That's insane. I'm using, as we can see here right now, only my second shot, so that I have my 8 seconds reload time. So look at this, already 6 versus 3. And that was thanks to that decisive move to fall back. If I was destroyed there, maybe my team will lose this battle. So it's very important to plan your moves, to think about your moves, your decisions. Should I push now? Should I fall back? So that was a very important strategical rolling back. So here we go. The Bisonte shot 1 shot already, okay? And now he's going to do a big mistake and fire his second shot before waiting. Here we go. So now I know he got 16 seconds reload time. He is no more a threat for me. So I decided to focus only on the T49. Here we go. I will finish first the T49 because I know that the Bisonte got 16 seconds reload time. He cannot fire on me, he cannot finish me. And that's why also I decided to use my first shell here, because I know that it's better to finish the T49 and the IS-2 will do the rest of the job. So that was really insane, pretty good battle where we can see some strategical moves, we can see some team play, we can see really which time we should use your first shell, which time not, and wait for it. So it's all explained in this battle. That's why I also picked up for you this battle. I got praise, I praised my teammates back, and yeah, here we go. We got 107 K of silver 1 without credit boosters, and yeah, second class mastery badge. Yeah guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. That was a full review about the Bisonte C45, the brand new tier 8 premium Italian heavy tank. A pretty strong vehicle, as we can see here in the right hands. If we know how to play with it, we can really, yeah, do great battles, and yeah, this gun do really a perfect job. In addition to that, this insane yeah, turret, and to be honest, it just looks so hot thanks to this bison camouflage. So if you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new watching my content, and see you soon for sure in the next video, guys. Bye bye.